Friends, today we are going to solve another interview problem. Find the first non-repeating character in a given string. So objective, given a string, write an algorithm to find the first non-repeating character in it. So we can look at to a couple of examples. So let's say we have an input string here is tutorial horizon. So the first character T is repeated, and the next character U is not present anywhere in the string. So our output is U. So let's say if U is also present. So what is the next non-repeating character? So again, we have T and then we have O. So O is repeated here. And then we have R. R is also repeated here. I is also repeated. A. So the next would be A. So if let's say U is not present, then the output would be A. So how are we going to solve this? Yeah. So we have, let's say we have a string called A, B, C, D, E, A, B, right? And let's say C. So in this string, we can see that A is repeated, B is repeated, C is repeated, D is not repeated. So in this input, our output would be D. But how are we going to find that, right? So let's see the brute force solution first. So we can take character first character a and compare it with the rest of the uh, string, and if it is non-repeated, return that. Then take character b, do the same, take character c, third character, and um, in this brute force, since we are comparing each element with the rest of the elements, right, each character with the rest of the characters, so we need two nested loops, and the complexity would be O of n squared, right? So can we do better? So can we sort the array? The answer is no, because sorting would change the position of the characters, and as per the problem, the position is important because we need to find the first character which is not repeated. So we cannot sort. So what else we can do? So how about can we create a some lookup table which stores the number of times each character appears in the given string, right? So A, let's say this is the lookup table. A appears two times, and then B appears two times. C also appears two times. D appears one. E appears one time. So let's say we have constructed this lookup table or map or dictionary. So once we have it, we can iterate the array from left to right and check each character count in this map. And if the count is greater than one, move to the next character. So check for A, B, C, D, and for the D, the count is one. So return D. So this would work. So what is the complexity? Uh, we need one iteration to construct the map and another iteration to find our final answer. So we are iterating the array two times, so that would be O of n. And since we are storing a count in a map, the space complexity would also be of n. So the time complexity of n, space complexity of n. So let's go back and see the solution here. So yeah, the naive solution is using two nested loops, and the time complexity would be of n square. And and the the better approach would be use an extra space. Use an extra space means construct a map. Um, so here, I treat the string from left to right and count the occurrence of each character and store it in a map. And I treat the array string again, and from left to right, and if the check character count has one, um, return that character. So let's look at the code. So here we have a function get character takes the input string, and we initialized a map where the character is a key and its count as value. So in the first iteration, we are storing the count of each character, and then we iterate again and find the first character for which the count is 1. And once we find that, break the loop and return that character. So yeah, today we solve this problem. We'll see you in the next video with a new problem. Goodbye.